Now, what was that like, his first day back home?
Ooh. I don't know if I can talk about his first day back home. Y'all know I ended up having twins shortly after, so y'all already know. Y'all already know what went down with that, but you know, it was just a blessing. It seemed unreal, you know. As soon as he come home, you know, we do our thing. We back together again. It's back on. It's back popping. Like, he's back like he's never left. He's doing shows all over. He's taking me places that I've never been, you know, experiencing a lot of things that I've never experienced. And you know, I really appreciated him coming home and actually doing the things that he said he was going to do while he was in jail. Because you know, you get a lot of people that have dudes that are inmates. They just, you know, they just tell them what they want to hear to get what they can get from them at the time, like Turk was doing all them other girls. But you know, which is not a good thing. I don't condone that, you know. I don't condone trying to get over on nobody or none of that. But it was refreshing, and it was good. I liked it.
Did you have kids prior to the twins, or are those your first children you've had?
No, those are my first.
Were you ready for that?
Was I ready?
Yeah.
No, I had to get ready. Like, when they told me, when I was pregnant, I cried because I'm like, Turk was trying to press the issue. He didn't want to wait. He didn't want me to, you know, be on no type of birth control and none of that. But I'm like, goddamn, you've been in jail almost 9 years. I'm not ready to be all big and sick and pregnant, you know. But he wasn't hearing none of that. And I ended up getting pregnant a month after he came home. Yes. And with twins. So you can just imagine that.
You're thinking it's one, and now you got double trouble.
Yes. So I wasn't ready for it. I wasn't ready for any of it. Like, I went from 0 to 1,000 real quick, you know.
Now, how old were you when you had the children? If that's an okay question to ask.
No. Next question. No. No.
But okay, you were pretty mature to have those kids. It's not like you're a teenager having these kids.
No, I can tell you how old was I when I had Tab and Taylor? If they're going to be 4 now, I was 30.
30. So, I mean, your clock is ticking.
Anyway, yeah.
Your clock to have kids is ticking.
Yeah, but it could have ticked a little bit longer.
Now, you don't see that. You don't see that. I mean, now, obviously he did go to prison for those 9 years, but let's just talk about females in 2017. You don't hear about females, you know, late 20s, early 30s, having their first child. That's really, you're one of very few. People are popping them out as teenagers and early 20s.
I kind of had my mind made up just from seeing previous relationships from other people around me, and even guys that I dated in the past who had kids, and you know, they weren't active in the kids' life. They were no longer with the mother, and they're just happening too much. And I felt like, okay, I'm in a position, I'm at a point in my life where I don't have kids and I can be in control of it. While I'm still in control of it, let me do it the way that I want my life to be. You know, I'm not going to say let me do it the right way or the wrong way. I wanted to do it my way, and my way was to do it when I'm with somebody and I'm married. You know, that's just how I wanted to do it, and I'm grateful and thankful that, you know, I was able to do it that way.
These were his first kids as well?
No, he has one son, his oldest son, my stepson, Tabron, who just turned 16, in New Orleans.
So let me ask you this. Let's talk about marriage. Now, when remembering parts vividly again of my interview with Turk, he talked about you bringing marriage paperwork at one point while he was incarcerated?
Yes.
And was that your idea to get married? His idea to get married? How did that?
That was kind of our idea. That was our idea, you know. I didn't press the issue. He didn't press the issue. We just felt like, I guess we were at that point. But
And this was before the cheating scandal?
Yeah, this was before. But I can tell you how that paper got tore up. Well, during that time, you know, we went through the counseling in the jail and everything.
I didn't know they had stuff like that for marriages.
Yes, real counseling with a chaplain. That's what they call him in the jail, the chaplain. Ready, I drove down, I believe he was in Hardeman County at the time. I drove down to the courthouse out there, you know, gave them my little paperwork, gave them the paperwork from the jail signed by the chaplain, whatever. Got the marriage license. Was supposed to get the chaplain to sign the marriage license, I believe, and mail them back in. But before that could happen, that's when, you know, Turk felt like he wanted to, I guess, talk to girls on the phone and tell them what they wanted to hear. And I'm sure he was just doing it out of being bored, you know, wasting time. He in jail, you know. But I still wasn't trying to hear that, because if you bored, you need to call me, you know. But he would talk to girls, and sometimes the girls would record his phone conversations. And one of those conversations got to me in one shape, form, or fashion, and that's when the marriage license got tore up. And it was no more, marriage was over with, especially in jail, period. Here I am about to marry you while you still in jail. No appeal has been won yet at this point, you know. So I said, nah, we got to stop this. So I went to the jail. I tore up the marriage license, and I don't know if I mailed them to him or I kept them. I'm not sure. I think I tore them up and mailed them back to him. But yeah, that was the end of that.
And then when did marriage come back again? Marriage talk after the twins?
No, before the twins.
Oh, so after prison, marriage talk comes, and then
Turk got out of jail October 2012, and we got married December.
Oh.
2012.
And then the twins, I guess, when were you find out you're pregnant?
The twins came in June 2013.
I see.
My twins. They were premature. Don't try to do no math and say, goddamn, them one. Nah, they was premature.
Now that's a tough situation.
Yeah.
How premature were they?
I think I had Tab and Taylor at, was it 35 weeks, 34 weeks?
Because there's different levels of prematurity. Mm-hmm. Some are more dangerous than others, where an infant can die or pass, or they're just so sick they can't.
Fortunately, Tab and Taylor, they weren't so premature to where it was life-threatening. And I just thank God. They did have to stay in NICU for, I think, 2 weeks until they were able to, like, drink from the bottle, because they had the tubes down their nose, and, you know, they just hurt me to my heart. I had to go home. I was released from the hospital, but my babies were still there, you know. And if you've never gone through something like that, you'll never know how it feels to go home, but you have to go home and leave your babies at the hospital. You were just pregnant. I'm going home, but I don't have no babies, you know. So that messed me up. It really did. So we prayed, and they came home, you know, without any issues at all.